Hey y'all, how y'all doing? Can y'all hear me okay? Getting some steam on this face, baby. Some steam in this hair. Happy Friday, everybody. Getting some steam. Welcome to Fresh Skincare Friday, everybody. I hope you had an amazing day. Trying to go in here and really get some steam and open this up. Hey, just Andrea, how are you? Thank you for tuning in. Can you hear me okay? Oh, good, you can hear me. I'm doing okay. Considering, child. I feel like this music is too loud. I had to jump on the bandwagon, girl. Oh, you can hear me good. Okay, good, good. Thank you. I was like, let me get on this vertical streaming train because I need watch time hours and I need to unwind from the week. So thank you for being here. Shout out to anyone else who may jump on. I may or may not see you while I'm doing portions of this DIY facial care. Hey, Slice! Thank you for being here. Welcome. Happy Friday. I hope you're doing okay. I am getting ready to just give myself a little facial to unwind from a stressful week. I don't know if you guys remember me telling you the weekend before Labor Day, which was right at the beginning of this month. I was leaving work, wasn't paying attention, tripped because I had my hands full of bags, fell over some steps, busted my knee and elbow. Did I say I'll be 50 next month? Yes. So I was like, okay, I was a little scuffed up and bruised, but I was okay. Oh, this steam feels amazing, y'all. But why now all of a sudden? I never went to get medical treatment for it because I just figured, it was a little clumsiness and not paying attention on my part. Hey, Odom! Happy Friday! It was no biggie. I literally was leaving work, or so I thought. But now, y'all, I think I might have to go to the doctor because I think I really hurt my knee better than I thought. Because now I've been having to ice it. It's been all swollen and sore. And when I'm standing or trying to walk, it's hard to bear weight on. So I don't know if I busted something for real or what. And I was like, dang, now I hate to go pay this copay, but I might have to do it because I've been in a lot of pain. And I've been taking Tylenol for it, and it hasn't been doing a darn thing for me. So, welcome to Fresh Skincare Fridays. This is my moment where I try to come home and unwind from the week. Y'all know I work in healthcare. Very stressful times. Stressful times when you work anywhere, though, period. But you want to unwind and do something nice for yourself. And we know that going into the spa can be pricey. So a lot of times, since on this channel, what I do is I review hair care, both natural hair care products as well as wigs. I review skincare, beauty boxes, and all sorts of things on this channel. I have decided to take some of the products that I review in my monthly beauty boxes and show you guys different ways that you can unwind and relax at home. So it's sort of like a two for one. I'm able to give myself that nice facial. This steam is going to totally ruin my little twist out, but whatever. It feels good. I'm just trying to get it dewy enough to where I can go in and cleanse and apply a mask and all that good stuff before I get in the shower for the night. And I don't know, it's something about giving yourself a nice home facial that just really helps you to relax. So if you enjoy this type of content, please tap the screen twice to like the video. And definitely feel free to hit the subscribe button. It is free 99. It doesn't cost you anything to do so. For more uplifting content, like I said, I talk about self-care, hair care, skin care, and lifestyle motivation on this channel. So it's always something nice and pleasant and uplifting to pour back into you on this channel. And I just appreciate y'all being here and listening to me as I rant. So as you can see, my steamer is going down. Hey TB, happy Friday. We got that good old steam. I'm trying to get every last little drop, child. Don't mind my hair, y'all. It's on its last legs of a twist out. All right, I think all of my steam is just about gone. So how was everybody's week? How was everybody's week? Got me a nice little beverage. Mmm. Nice little strawberry margarita. Okay, let me move it so it doesn't burn me. Super busy and eventful, right? Tell me about it to me. Ooh, I was about to say your name, girl. I want to unplug that just so that hot water doesn't spill on me. So tonight, I am going to be using a couple of different items from a previous beauty box that I received a couple of months ago. I've used products from this company before, but not this particular line or brand. So this is Reshma. Okay. Hopefully you guys can see those. It's over. You wish it was over. Oh my goodness. Are you still at work, Odom? So this is their Rose Soothing and Refreshing Face Wash. This is their Cream Moisturizer. So I'm going to use those tonight. But because it has been a very hectic and strenuous week, I am going to also use this pink Himalayan mud mask just to let that sit on my face for a little bit while we're sitting here. And also a little of this cleansing oil. Okay? So that's what I'm going to get into. Yeah, my week was pretty hectic. And then, of course, y'all know we have been dealing with the remnants of Helene. I put it on very strict moderation since we are on the vertical streaming. I know that a lot of times most people don't like to go live vertical because of the excessive amount of trolls. And of course, you're going to be open into a larger algorithm, so it is very much so possible to be trolled excessively. So if you have not been subscribed to me for at least 24 hours, you won't be able to type. It is what it is. I'm not able to moderate like that. Yes, girl. Oh, I just was like, mm-mm. Let me put some restrictions on it. I also am going to be using this eye serum because, as you can see, your girl got them little bags. But I don't even trip. Guess what? I will be 50 in 2.5, 3 weeks. As long as I'm healthy, in my right mind, and my skin still looks refreshed, I'm okay. Aging is a blessing, okay? I'm still here in the land of the living. So what's a little bag or a wrinkle? You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, because I have nails on, I am going to also put some gloves on. Just because it's so hard to get those clay masks from under your nails, child. So yeah, this week, in particularly today and yesterday, I was hoping that they would have canceled or closed. But you know, when you're in the hospital, the hospital don't close. That's 24 hours. But I work in an off-campus office in an administrative role, so I'm like, cut us some slack. But then I remembered that I also was already scheduled to get off at 12 noon today because I had a doctor's appointment. So it kind of worked out. You feel me on the bags? Welcome to the 50s Club, right? I'm no longer the baby of the crew. So right now, I got some cotton rounds and I got a little water here. Hey! Express Baskets and Treats, happy Friday. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much, Odom. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you. It was good to see you. I got to come on over there and visit with you as well. Drive safely, and you have a wonderful weekend as well. So, I didn't put on any makeup today because, like I said, it was so much debris and mess on the road, y'all, when I left home this morning. And I was really trying to push it to the last minute because I was hoping they would have told us we didn't have to come in. Of course, people that had to commute from further and people with small children got the day off because of school being canceled. But guess what? I don't meet that criteria anymore. So I had to make that trip. And it was so messy. But by 12 noon when I was leaving, the sun was shining just as bright, although the wind was still very heavy. Because when I was coming across the bridge to get home, that wind was shaking and whipping my car. And when I tried to open the car door to get out, it was like somebody was pushing against. I was like, oh my God, it's always so scary. And also, I have been living here since 2012, and I moved here from the Northwest. So, up there, you don't get hurricanes and tornadoes. We get earthquakes and thunderstorms. That's about it. So, when they said that we were going to be on tornado watch, I was like, wait, I had to ask my husband, we get tornadoes? I'm like, okay. I had finally adjusted in my mind that we get hurricanes, but I was scared about a tornado because in my mind I was thinking the movie The Wizard of Oz when it like swirled everything up into it. And I was thinking I gotta drive on this elevated bridge and it was already swooping me from side to side. Child, I was just happy to make it home. So this again is that pink Himalayan clay mask. I'm going to just start with this to let it sit for a little bit and do what it does. Okay? It's kind of like a deep cleanse. I was trying to put on a headband. But yep, it's about time for me to rotate back from my natural hair into a wig. I tell people all the time I will probably wear my regular hair out for maybe 2 to 3 weeks at a time, and then I'll braid it back down or twist it back down and wear wigs because it's so hot and humid here, and they don't really get a winter and fall season. That when I do have a twist out or a wash and go natural protective style, it can be so defined when I go out the door in the morning, but by the afternoon it's a huge frizz ball like what you see right now. So I'm just like, what is the point? But, being a former hairdresser and former beauty salon owner, I know the importance of coming up out from under those wigs and nurturing my natural hair, and scalp. A lot of times, women that wear wigs forget to do that part, and then they wonder why their natural hair is not doing well, underneath the wigs. Because you have to, you can't just throw on the wig and ignore your hair. You still gotta shampoo, deep condition, moisturize, and trim. You know? Ooh, this feels good, y'all. It's already tingling. Already tingling. I try to leave this on for like maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I used the charcoal one the last time. I haven't used this one in a while because I really feel like this one is a bit strong for my skin. But I think it's just because my skin is super sensitive. And as soon as I start to feel it tingling too much, I panic or I get a little nervous and I wash it off. I'm going to tell y'all what the ingredients are in a moment. So, I know TB said it's okay if I get it in my hair. I'm going to shampoo my hair at some point over this weekend. But I was going to say, I know TB said her day was busy. Anybody else? How was your week overall? Was it productive at least? Did you get your goals for the week accomplished? Did you tackle everything on your to-do list? I didn't. It's never enough hours in the day, it seems, right? I always feel like I'm putting stuff off for later, later, later. And then before I know it, I have a pile up of things I'm trying to get back around to. So that is something I'm trying to work away from. Doing that to myself. Alright, I got a good, nice layer on. It feels nice and tight. I want to try a peel, but I'm scared because I have fine hairs on my face. And you see so many different videos on YouTube about these so many different products. It's like what to try, what to try. There's so many to choose from. So I am doing a little mixing and matching tonight. This by far right now is one of my faves, the Urban Hydration line. This again is their pink clay whipped mud facial mask. It is a gentle but powerful cooling clay, beeswax, and vitamin E. It is great for sensitive skin, So if you're prone to breakouts and things like that, it's good for that. And it's designed to help to detox, to replenish, to exfoliate, and to moisturize. It doesn't have any of the bad stuff in it. It's paraben free, paraffin free, and sulfate free. So a really good product. Uh-oh. I saw TV said something. Thank you so much for still being here, Slice. I'm getting there. I'm getting closer on my watch time hours, guys, too, but I don't know. They'll go up and then they go back down. But I'm really, really close to being able to re put my monetization back in place. I'll be so happy when that happens. So again, I'm just going to let that sit for just a little bit. I probably should have steamed after I put this on, but no. Once I let this sit for a little bit, I am going to wash it off with a gentle cleanser. Probably do a little light exfoliation, just a deep cleanse because my hair has been twisted up for a couple of weeks. So, I don't know if you guys are like this, but when my hair needs to be shampooed, I will, I can tell because I feel like my hair is dirty, and I notice I'll start to break out. Not excessively, but you'll start to see little bumps. And for the most part, my skin is pretty clear. I don't get breakouts unless my hair is not clean. So, go figure. But let me see, I was trying to get back. The comments go by pretty quick. For the most part, still have things to do. It was a week of back to school night and lots of meetings. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Well, I appreciate y'all taking the time to be here. I don't think I'm going to be on very long. Just again, coming on to get reacclimated with going live. Also, experimenting with the different live streaming options because StreamYard is getting ready to go up in price. I tried Restream the other night and it was really cool, but I guess because I'm not used to it, it was just me messing around with all the different options available. Mmm, that tastes so good. So what have I got going on here? I've been trying to decide, do I want to stay with the urban hydration, cleansing oil, or just step out on faith and quit being scary and try this rose face wash line. I think I'm going to try this one. I think I'm going to try it. We're already at 8, so probably within the next 15 minutes, I should be done. I am going to go in and cleanse to remove this mask. It's absorbing into my skin and it's starting to tighten, which is great because as we age, we want to definitely maintain the elasticity in our skin. We often look for products that are going to help with minimizing your pores, helping to diminish the fine lines and wrinkles, things of that nature, right? So a lot of times you think, oh my God, I don't have $150, $200 to go to the spa and get that type of facial. There are things that you can do right at home. Set yourself up an area either in your bedroom, your bathroom, somewhere that's calm and quiet, and take some time out for you to do some self care. Self care is not always pampering or spa. It can be taking a walk. It can be, eating healthier for the week. It's going to look different for different people depending on what your goals are. I'm just trying to take this excess off, y'all, before I actually put the cleanser on. Yeah, absolutely is. I think a lot of times it gets overlooked, or people speak on it because it's this trending catchphrase, but it is absolutely important to our overall well-being. All right, this time I want to let that be a little bit more wet. Being that I'm not over the sink, I must have that on loop. I thought it was going to play the whole playlist, but it keeps playing that same song. Yes, like you said, it comes in all forms. Yes, so true. Working out, that's the other big thing that's been having me a little stumped because I had really finally got back on my journey. Because we go through these moments where we get on a kick, we make it up in our minds we're going to be more physical, right? And then something always seems to happen. And like I said, for me, it was this thing with my knee. And I think I kind of downplayed it because I expected to feel sore for a couple of days, but I didn't expect to still be feeling sore. Um, Plus, I also had a car accident back in March where I was hit from behind. So I had already been kind of dealing with that too. All right. I wasn't sure if I was going to like the way that smelled. That's the cleanser. Well, face wash. The cleanser. How do you think links work on the verticals? Even though Nightbot is dropping on. I keep saying I want to try this more, but then something always seems to come up, and I end up moving my lives around. It was your knees that made you want to get back. Yeah, and I was listening that one live when you were talking with your sister about the copper, because I'm telling you, oh my God, I've been icing this thing, and I had never experienced knee pain like what I've been experiencing the last couple of days. And at this point, I'm ready to try anything. I might take a drive over to Home Depot or Lowe's, because I remember your sister was saying something about just getting the raw copper and placing it on the area, right? And I was like, you know what? At this point, I'm willing to give it a try. That's how much pain I'm in. And then it's like, I'm not really big on pain medication. So, like I said, I've been taking Tylenol, extra strength. And of course, that ain't been doing the job. So I've been trying to just stay off of it, which is not good because I had been trying to be on the walking pad a couple times a week, doing the elliptical, and just, making sure that I get some kind of physical fitness in a couple times a week. And so that kind of caused me to slow down. And you know how it is with working out. When you finally get back to a place where you're being consistent again, you don't want to stop or slow down because it's so easy to get complacent. But at this time, I'm like, oh my gosh. I went to stand up to get up out the bed, and it was just like, oh my God, it felt like my knee buckled. And I just almost, it was like it gave out. And I was like, whoa, what in the world is going on here? That was scary. And that's absolutely the last thing I need when I'm trying to work on my fitness. Hey, Terrence. I'm doing all right. How are you? Having a little fresh skincare Friday as I sit and chop it up with y'all. We're talking about our week and how our week's been and just talking as I sit here and clean my face. You're doing wonderful. Oh my God, Terrence, I'm so glad you came in here. Now I can ask you. I was scared to ask you the other night in your live. I was like, bro, who in the world is bothering you with this green screen stuff? I was like, I ain't even gonna ask him in here because obviously whoever it is that's bothering you is probably the type to start targeting your supporters. You know what I mean? You know how it goes with these trolls. So I was like, I'll see Terrence and ask him. People are just miserable. You know I know it. I was like, Lord, this man cannot catch a break. But you was standing up on business. I love that about you, Terrence. You was giving it to him like, whatever. I'm like, they thinking Terrence is some pushover. He gonna talk his stuff back to you. And I see you're steadily growing. So they ain't stopping nothing. You know? I was like, I'm scared to ask because I saw somebody was in there typing, and the person that was typing almost came off as the person under a different account because they were like speaking on that person's behalf. And I was like, mm-mm. I sat in there for maybe about 30 minutes, and I was like, okay. What they say, new levels, new devils. Okay? Don't stop, can't stop, won't stop. I heard that. Cheers, anyone? That is delicious. Okay? Mm. Okay. Now I'm just getting that cleanser off. I'm like it was foaming up around my nose looking crazy. It feels better already. Supported you? Probably so. That's the crazy part about it. It's like you would be so surprised the minute you start to even gain an ounce of elevation on this platform, unfortunately, that's when your haters come out. And it could be the very ones that you thought was down for you, the ones that you loosely called friends. It just always amazes me, which is why I don't drop down in a lot of chats anymore. I really am not comfortable with hitting people's panels because it's just like, I don't know, once you start to elevating, oh, even a little micro organism size amount of elevation or growth, it's like they start coming out the woodwork and they start coming for you. It's sad. It is so sad and crazy. I appreciate y'all being here. I'm trying to get it from the mud with original content. Okay? With original content. Uplifting content. Self care, self love, positivity, inclusion content. Okay? Boy, when I tell you my face feels 110% better already, I think it was that steam that did it in the beginning. Oh my goodness. It feels good. And sometimes people they don't want you to be positive. If I had $1 for every time they told me you just too boring, you just need to let loose and cuss a MF out. And yes, I have been told that. You will get the numbers, you will blow up. And I'm like, yeah, this is true. Because of the society that we live in, this is true. But then guess what? I'm going to then have to continue to do that type of content on a consistent basis in order to keep that audience that I've garnered based on cussing a MF out. Trust me, I ain't finna be 50 for nothing. I know how the game go. It does feel so much more refreshed, TV. Oh my god. Because I do need to shampoo my hair. I know that's why my forehead was starting to break out. And listen, I got it honestly from my daddy. He got forehead, okay? My mom has a little dainty forehead. I ain't got it. I got my daddy's 5 head, okay? And what? And what? Guess what? All my children got it too. Oh my gosh. That feels so good, y'all. So, that feels amazing. So, it's cleansed. I am going to use this um, kiwi and pomegranate micellar cleansing water just to get the excess off of any traces or residue that I might have missed. Then I am going to put this rose water toner. And then I will use the eye serum to get these bags under baby girl's eyes, okay, because she need to be going to sleep way earlier than she do. And since I used this rose face wash, I'm going to use this rose cream as a moisturizer. Oh, Terrence, thank you. This right here was everything. This mud mask is what did it. I think that's truly what did it. I had to get me some more facial rounds, y'all. And I am about done. So again, I appreciate y'all listening to me rant. I keep saying I'm going to get back to my Hump Day Hair Chronicles on Wednesdays. Those are usually uploads that I premiere. That'll also help me with the watch time that I'm working on. And my Fresh Skincare Fridays, because every Friday evening, this is what I do to treat myself, to unwind from a busy, hectic work week. I try to come in, I invested in the steamer. Um, all the products that I review, I do use. So, coming on and sharing it and making content is a 2 for 1 for me. It's a 2 for 1. Oh, I got it all up on my head wrap, don't I? 5 head. Not the forehead, but the 5 head, baby. I can't remember who told me that when I was younger. And yes, I have had it since I was a child. One of my male cousins say, Pan. They call me Pan. Your head is the same size it was when you was a baby. They try to tell me that as a baby I was walking around with this same head. Really? I'm like, okay. Soon as I catch you slipping, I got you. I'm going to drag you on the facts of your life. But we just be clowning and joking in love. We just be clowning and joking in love. That man told me I had a 5 head. I said, really now? Okay. I see how you do. Now, I don't know why this looks so cloudy. Interesting. So this is a collagen and peptide eye serum. It's designed to refresh and hydrate. It's enriched with Dead Sea minerals. So, no matter what product I try, and believe me, I've tried a many of different products. Yes. Now you can go live on it now, or are you just waiting? But I was gonna say I've tried so many different products for these bags under my eyes. And when I was looking at some of my child pictures, I've had them since I was a child. So, But the puffiness, that's definitely me not getting enough sleep like I should. Because, baby, I will be up all night doing stuff around the house, cleaning up, laundry, trying to record and edit. Just all kind of stuff instead of going to sleep. And then by the time I go to sleep, I'll get about 3 or 4 hours. And then before I know it, my alarm is going off and it's time for me to get up again. Alright, I just wanted to kind of get that worked in. Although I did try those gold patches one time, the under eye patches, and I did really like those. But I've come to the realization that they're just going to be there. Okay? So, at this time, I am going to use this cream moisturizer. You have them too? Yeah, but I am going to squirt just a pump of serum because I'm addicted to the serum on my skin, child. No real other rhyme or reason. I'm just addicted. You've tried lots of other products too, like, right? I wish I could just find one that works for real. But I will be glad when, because I work Monday through Friday, I don't want to have to go into the ER to get this knee of mine looked at. But when I checked in to see about getting an appointment, they are booked way out into November. And I'm just like, there's no way I can take the pain that I'm in for like another month and a half. I don't see it. And that means no dancing and shaking and shimmying for my 50th. Okay? You do like Urban Skin RX? Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that one. So, I put a little bit of that eye serum on, that collagen and peptide drop under my eyes. And it looks like sticky and crazy, but by the time I wake up in the morning, it'll be all absorbed in, and my skin just looks so bright and refreshed. Like, okay, for this to be rose scent, I thought it was gonna be like overpowering, but it is very light. And I put on an old sweater just in case I made a mess with the products. Like, was gonna be dripping and stuff. I was like, let me find a top that I don't really care if it gets messed up. All right. And these are the final results of another Fresh Skincare Friday DIY skincare to unwind, to relax, to rejuvenate, and to refresh from a busy, hectic week. I'm so thankful for you guys spending your time here, engaging in the conversation. It is so helpful. I appreciate that. And I'm so thankful that I remembered to go in and add that extra filter. I'm sure I probably could have had, much more traffic in the chat. But at this point, I'm trying to unwind and relax. I'm not trying to be arguing with no trolls. You know what I'm saying? Getting triggered by something dumb they done put up in there. I just ain't got it to do. So, these are going to be my last two steps for the evening. This is another essential serum for your eyelashes, to help your lashes grow. And then this is a lip mask that you put on overnight. And, you know, as you can see, it's getting low. I use this every night. So, This is from the Babe Lash Company. I really like this, and I need to order more. But I used to wear artificial lashes a lot back in the day, and I used to get them individual. Now, if I decide to wear them, I'll just do a strip lash. Something that I can either get the magnetic or do a little adhesive myself and just pull them off when I'm done. Because from years of wearing those individual, they're beautiful. They make your eyes pop and stand out. But then you end up with bald head lashes. So this is just you go across the lash line with it. It's like a oil, it's a serum. When I remember to do it to help them come back thicker and fuller. And I love it. It's hyperallergenic, so if it does happen to get in your eye, it doesn't burn or anything. And then you literally do what you're gonna do with your hair. Put your bonnet on, go to sleep, and let all of this lusciousness and goodness absorb into your skin overnight. You will feel so refreshed. You will look refreshed when you wake up in the morning. And just from the way it was looking when I first started, hey Trish, how long have I been using the lash serum? I actually have had this lash serum, not this bottle, but this brand. This is my second order from them, and I've been using it when I remember, off and on, for maybe about a year. And honestly, it's got my lashes back growing because when I used to wear the individual lashes years ago, when I stopped wearing them because the glue started bothering my eyes, and you know, them hood estheticians, they'll put them lashes in with hair glue. Okay, and that stuff just started bothering me as I got older, so I quit wearing the individuals maybe like 5, 6 years ago. Like I said, now if I want a quick lash look, I'll get me some magnetics, or I'll do a strip lash and just glue it myself, and then when I'm done with whatever I'm doing, I pull them off. But in doing that, uh, that does cause you, obviously you ain't gonna be bald headed on the lash, but it almost bald headed. You know, your lashes are very sparse. So this does help because I felt like it was so, you almost couldn't even see my lashes. And so I've noticed that it's starting to come back now. hmm Do you recommend one, Trish? Is there one that you use that maybe you recommend? That concludes everything, y'all. Ooh, my skin feels good. It has a nice glow. Now I just need to shampoo and figure out what I'm gonna do here. Cause child, the humidity is something else. Trish might have popped out. I'm almost at 1 hour and 5 minutes, so I'm gonna hang out. Anybody got any questions? Oh, you don't know any kind of lash serums? I don't know of any lash serums. My lashes aren't what they used to be. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. So this particular one, I do like it. I've had one from them, and then there's another one that I tried. This one's kind of expensive. It's like 35 bucks, but it comes in a beauty box subscription that I get, right? The other one, you know, the Sunny Isle Jamaican black castor oil that does the black castor oil line for our natural hair. They have a eyelash serum, and I tried it once before, maybe two years ago, and I want to say it was like $7.99 or $9.99, and it worked pretty good. Because when I tell you, even though my lashes are still little bitty, but trust me, they were almost non-existent. And as you get older, and if you are one to wear a lot of artificial lashes, you will know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? And in addition to that, there's so many videos. Of course, once you get wrapped up in the world of YouTube, watching videos, making videos, I was watching one of the bigger beauty influencers. I cannot remember this lady's channel, but I'm subscribed to her. And she was talking about, she had this girl on there on a short about being careful about using, knowing what type of glue your lash specialist is using, because this girl's eye was all puffed up, swollen, and just all messed up. And it was because I guess the glue they were using probably wasn't very sanitary. I don't know, but baby, when I saw the video, and then of course you know how YouTube is. Once you click on a video and watch it, they start pumping those particular types of videos in your algorithm. And so I went down the rabbit hole and I was like, oh my God, all these people with major eye infections because of the glue. A lot of times you never know what the chemical makeup is. You don't know how cleanly they are. Are they using the same stuff on each person without sanitizing it? So, listen, sometimes just do it yourself. DIY, which is what Fresh Skincare Friday is all about. You save yourself a little coin and probably save yourself from being with a dangerous infection as well. Okay, Trish said, I don't get anything done to my lashes. I just wear mascara. You've never been good at putting on the lashes. Me either, Trish. That's why when they created the magnetic ones, I was like, ooh, I like these. But I like them. But there's pros and cons with everything. To me, they feel a bit heavy. And I think it's because the eyelash, the lid is very thin. And so I don't know. And I think because my eye is trained, I feel like I can see the magnets, although others can't when I ask, but I guess because I know they're there, so I don't really like them. I do like the fact of the convenience. But listen, I'll go with my little bitty baby lashes until they come back from the serum, okay? And some mascara. Look, you could clump that mascara on pretty thick to where you look like you got some lashes. But I do like this brand. This is their Babe brand. And they actually have this one on Amazon, but it's like $30 for just this. And I'm like, that is not really worth $30. But the reason why I ordered it twice is because Cocotique, the brand that I am always reviewing on my channel, they have a quarterly beauty box. And in their quarterly beauty box for $35, you got the lash serum, the microfiber infused mascara, nude lip gloss, and something else for $35, which was the cost of this by itself. So I ordered the whole box again because I just couldn't see paying $30 for that little thin tube. I'm so cheap. Or frugal, okay? Yes, yes, yes. The magnets do work, but to me they feel a little heavy on the eye because you're not used to having any kind. It's like they're a little weighted, if that makes sense. So yeah, just simple mascara and we'll be all right. So I want to thank you ladies so very much again. If you did not double tap, in the vertical live streams, you got to hit it twice to like the video. Share the video if you know somebody else who may be interested in learning about different DIY, home, spa, or facial treatments, regimens. I'm going to always try to do that on Friday evenings as my way to unplug and unwind and de stress from the busy work week, and also just to get my skin back under control. It also helps me because I am working towards watch time hours to reinstate my monetization. So, thank you, ladies, again for coming. Thank you guys for engaging in the conversation. With that being said, guys, I am going to bring this one to a close. Thank you, Trish. Thank you, TBs. Thank you, Just Andrea. And thank you, Terrence. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have an amazing weekend going forward. Continue to stay safe. Continue to stay encouraged. Stay blessed. Don't stress. And I will continue to do the same. All right, y'all. Bye.